My name is Randy Holbrook. I'm a 1987 graduate of then the EMC, but now, of course, Montana State University Billings. I am now the co-chair, or the exiting co-chair, of the MSUB Wine Festival.
I'm Susan Walton. I am a manager at Billings Clinic, and I am in my first year as co-chair. Randy, I will pick up a new co-chair next year, and for the MSU Wine Fest. So I think we had a very successful wine festival this year. You know, we couldn't do it without the 200 to 300 volunteers that we have for the 12 events that are during the wine festival week and the 4 events that are prior to the wine festival week that go on all year round.
I think it's important to note that we've been doing this now for 23 years, and in that 23 years it's really grown. The first few years we only had 2 events, a Friday and a Saturday night event. It's grown to this year we had 12 events just during the week of the festival, and preceding that we had 4 wine classes, and preceding that we had
a daring pairing down at the Rex.
I can't remember what that was called.
And the events include home cooking schools where chefs come in from all over, and they are hosted in wonderful, wonderful homes, and 20 people attend that along with the host and hostess, and they are treated to delicious food, wonderfully paired wines, and then they get to take the menus home and the recipes.
I don't know about you, but I was asked several times during the events if I was tired being the co-chair, and I can't say that. I don't think of it so much as work. I think of it as a great opportunity to be involved in a campus that I was once a student here, obviously, and it was a big part of my life then, and it's remained a big part of my life now through my involvement in the Wine Festival. And it is amazing how many volunteers that we have throughout the year that help us out, and how many recurring volunteers there have been. Of the 23 years, I think I have probably 12 of those in my portfolio in one form or another. Some of them were just as a participant, but maybe someday again I'll just participate too. But again, going through the week, it didn't feel tiring. It felt like it was a great thing to be involved in, and a great way to see and meet new people, and the outreach that the campus can do through the way that we have this set up is pretty amazing to me. That obviously the why we do this is to raise money for scholarships, and the scholarship money that we raise is throughout the years we're just shy of $5 million net on that, with all the money that we've raised through these events, and that's a pretty impressive number, and we're glad to be a part of the community, and glad to be a part of raising money for students who might not be able to afford to go to school here. And frankly, that's how I started here with scholarships back in 1982. But anyway, that's we're proud to be a part of the foundation and proud to be part of the festival that we do.
Absolutely, and the generosity is just amazing of our donors, our sponsors, year after year, the same people, and it's why we're here. It's to help those students who couldn't afford to go to school, even if it's a $500 a year scholarship. At least that pays for books, something along those lines. The foundation staff is amazing. Also, they've done this for years, and they have it down. And a special shout out to Jeannie Mahler, year after year.
It is quite amazing how many notes that Jeannie has accumulated over the 23-year span of doing this, and the involvement that she's had, and just the experience. So we learn something every year, and we add to what we've done the previous years. Sometimes we'll change things up by removing some of the activities and bringing back some that we had before. But we're always looking for new ideas to incorporate in the festival. But Jeannie's been so good about having that institutional history of, okay, yeah, we did it that way in a certain year and it worked well, but just to go back and be able to have her as a resource to be able to implement all those new things or keep things moving forward has been, you're right, terrific.
So thank you to the foundation staff, and thank you to the donors and the sponsors, and of course, thank you to all of our volunteers.